And also, where's your phone?
I don't know. I just fell asleep and I don't know where.
You had it in the bed, right?
Yeah, and I fell asleep.
All right. Let's get down to it. So, believing in self, right? Believing in self is extremely important because, in all actuality, if you wasn't born with a twin, oh damn, I'm shiny. Oh, this nigga phone. This shit probably fell somewhere. All right, I'm gonna find this shit on the way back. But yeah, like I was saying, right? So if you wasn't born with a twin, then you're gonna have to be selfish at least once in your life before you can give everybody everything. So peep this. Right? Risk. Playing it safe and playing anything safe ain't gonna never work. Ever. And I want to take it back to the whole idea of quote unquote human evolution. So, in the aspect of human evolution, it's the Plato Cave theory of life. If you're not familiar with Plato Cave, I recommend you go get familiar with Plato Cave. Somebody said I look young. I do look young, huh? I ain't gonna tell y'all niggas what I did. Oh God, I went on the deep web, used all my Dogecoin to buy me some adrenochrome. Oh God. What you think? White people can only drink that shit? Shit, nigga, I'm on it too. Shit, fuck it. Oh God. When it got me a couple of little sips, on God, dropped a couple of years. My mama. But no, I ain't do nothing crazy. I just shaved my beard. I be telling people like my beard make me look old. That's all. It just if my beard add a couple more years on me, make me look mature. But I just shaved my beard, went back to the old Daylyt. You feel me? See? That's all. Just a beard shave. But yeah, I know y'all niggas probably was like, yo, why Daylyt look different? I just shaved the beard. That's all. No, for real. This is how I used to look. I used to have my little goatee and a little trim. You feel me? But I'm gonna tell you what really happened. So what happened was I was on the phone, and while I was on the phone, I was trying to line my shit up, and the clipper slipped out of my hand and said, eh, and there was like a whole patch right there. I said, you know what? You gotta come on down, beard. Yeah, shaved my shit. Yeah, I fucked up. I like trimmed all like from right here all the way right here is like a whole trim. I said, yeah, you gotta come on down. But anywho, so let's go into the idea of Plato Cave. If you're not familiar with the idea of Plato Cave, right? If you're not familiar with the idea, or not the idea, if you're not familiar with the concept of Plato Cave, I would recommend, before I go down this idea, I would recommend that everyone go to Google or YouTube and type in Plato's Cave. This is something that you should always study. Everyone in life should study Plato's Cave if you haven't studied Plato's Cave. All right. So, um, inside the aspect of Plato's Cave, everyone has to take a risk. But the thing is, people are not going to take risks. The majority of the world are going to be comfortable inside their environment. Yes, Plato's Cave. Majority of the people are going to be comfortable inside their surroundings. And there's always going to be one person in that group that's going to say, you know what? Even though I know it's not safe out there, I'm going to go explore. Plato's, Platos, cave, CAV. It's always going to be one person out of that generation or out of that group of people or out of that circle that's going to go outside the cave and explore. And the problem is when that person comes back to the cave to tell the people that it is a better life, they're going to outcast you. This is the simple story of life for everybody. But we as human beings, we are group-based people, so it hurts us to leave scenarios. In all actuality, it is up to select individuals to reshape evolution. The world does not reshape evolution. Everybody does not reshape evolution. It takes individual people to make gigantic changes in evolution, not hundreds of thousands of people. One or two people can shift evolution. Yes, it feels lonely. It hurt. Don't get me wrong. Being an individual that may one day change evolution, it hurt. But it is a sacrifice and a consequence and a curse and a gift at the same time. All you have to do is tell yourself this: you're going to help build a better world for hundreds and thousands of years to come. Although you may not see that world that you built, you're going to do it. It is a lonely road, a very lonely road in understanding, figuring out that there is life outside the cave. Now, going back into the Plato's cave aspect, inside the Plato's cave aspect, you can show people inside the cave that there is a better life outside the cave. There's fruits, vegetables, garden. You know what? I should make a movie called Plato's Cave. I should film an actual movie called Plato's Cave. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that next week. Next week, I am going to film a full movie called Plato's Cave. And I'm going to make it extremely modern. It's pointless to tell y'all about it. I should visually put this into something. Next week, I'm filming Plato's Cave, the movie. Yo, this is epic. So I got the whole idea for the movie. So a picture, 5 people in a cave. Right? Just picture this, 5 people in a cave. Everyone's sitting in the cave. And then one of the people in the cave sees a shining light through the crack. Like a crack in the cave. And it's just like. And then he like goes up to look at the shining light. And he sees the light hitting his skin. And he can feel how the little light hitting the skin. So he gets a hammer and he cracks that hole until it's big enough to climb out. He climbs out of the cave. When he climbs out of the cave, it's normal civilization up there. It's like flying cars. It's like fucking parties. It's all type of girls. It's fucking money. It's food. It's all type of stuff outside of the cave. Remind you, they're stuck in a cave, but in modern society. And then he goes out the cave and he explores life. He's looking lost like a caveman, just walking around the middle of the city, looking lost. He don't know what's going on. People talking to him. He don't even understand the language. He's just looking completely fucked, right? and you know what I mean, and then like a girl maybe grab his arm like, "Hey, caveman," the typical New York streetwalker girl. "Hey, caveman, you're like a big caveman. You're sexy." Boom, boom, boom. And he's just looking like what? And she's like, "You come with me." So she take him through the club. She take him through the club scene. He getting lit with glow sticks. You know what I mean? Turning up, drinking. He's just having a ball. They go eat. Then he getting the mix with shit, and they just keep asking, "Why you don't never talk?" And he don't really know how to talk, but he know how to vibe. So he vibing around. He mixing. He doing all type of shit. Typical New York life. Times Square, just vibing around. He vibe around for about 5, 6 months in the regular world. Then he finally click. Oh shit! I gotta go tell the homies. So boom, he go back to the cave. He climb back in the hole. They still in the hole, sitting down, just looking at a fire. They looking at a fucking bug or something, chase another bug. Like, oh, this is entertainment. Oh, look at the bug, right? And he like, and he trying to tell them that it's lit up there. Like it's like, man, there's all type of shit going on, and they just looking at him like, you're crazy. You're crazy. You're crazy. That's evil. Then one of the other shamans come and say, "That's evil. Going outside the cave is devil." Because that's the first thing they say when you do something that ain't it. That's the devil. It's the devil out there. Yo, oh man, that's hard. This gonna be hard. So then he gonna be trying to get his people out the cave all the time, just steady trying to get them out the cave, and they ain't gonna never come. And he gonna be faced with the decision to either leave his whole family in the cave or stay there with them. I don't know how I want to end it yet. I don't know if he should leave him or he should stay there with them. Cause both story, I should do a Daylyt and a Daylyt Snyder cut. Oh God. What would y'all do? Would y'all be out or would y'all stay? I'm gonna do the regular cut where he stay in, and then do the Daylyt Snyder cut when he leave. That'd be crazy. Yeah, that'd be hard. I'm filming that next weekend. That's gonna be some. I already started it though. People don't know I already started it. I've been started this movie long time ago. I started this movie literally about, I think it's about 10 years ago. I already started filming the movie, but I just got better camera equipment now. But I already started filming the movie. It's actually online right now already. I just want you guys to know that. But a lot of you fans are new. You just came around when Daylyt became cool. But I have a lot of like things online. But it's actually online already. It's called Daylyt Animal. Yep. It's called Daylyt Animal. It's actually already online. Right? Yes, I have studied the Kabbalah. But I'm just gonna rebuild the idea. I'm gonna rebuild the idea and run it again. Yes, it's called Daylyt Animal. It's online already on YouTube. It's old though. It's old as fuck. Maybe like 10 years old, 10, 15 years old. So, um, but needless to say, going forward, right? You can't be afraid to leave the cave. But when you do leave the cave, you have to understand a valuable thing. The people back in the cave, they're not going to understand outside of the cave. They're not going to understand they're not gonna understand any of like the setup of outside of the conditions that we were programmed or trained to believe that this is life, right? Um, so you know, sometimes it may be considered selfish. You know, sometimes it may be considered inconsiderate to those behind. But I've learned that in order to truly help someone, man, if me and Hobson started a podcast, man, you gonna see on the news about 3 days later, rapper Daylyt and Hobson mysteriously disappeared. They've been missing for 5 days. FBI confirmed. Well, how did the FBI confirm? Because they did it. And niggas don't be ready to go this deep on the podcast. Oh God, they don't want you changing lives on the podcast. Oh my God. Hey, speaking of Hobson, you know what's crazy, bro? I'm gonna tell y'all a wild ass story about me and Hobson. So boom, you know it. Hey, hold on. You know it get real when the nigga say boom. So I'm gonna tell you a wild ass story about me and Hobson, right? So one day, I hit Hobson. This was when we first met. We first ever met. I was like, yo, what's up, bro? Like, I fuck with your music, man. I love to do the fucking record with you, bro. Like, I would love to just work with you, bro. Like, for real. I hit him, right? Like, I'm like, yo, like, you outcast like myself. We can make an outcast joint project. Like, yo, let's think. So he like, yo, I fuck with you, like, man. Your bars are crazy, bro. Like, so he pulled up on me, right? Pulled up on me. I was in Huntington Beach. No, I was in Costa Mesa working with my man, Mr. to the P. So Hop pulled up. And we was making the songs, going through a beat, yada yada yada. We did the verse, we did the record, and we was kind of sitting there, and it was like awkward silence. And it's like I gave him that look, like, "What do you know?" Right? I gave him that weird look, like, cause he said a few things in the verse, and I was, "What type of things are you into?" You know how woke niggas, when you woke, you be trying to figure out how you gonna start the woke conversation, but you don't want to go too woke because you could scare people. So you got to kind of tiptoe on the line of, so, the flat earth, and, yeah, so, yeah, the girls. Yeah. You got to slide, you got to slide the consciousness in there slowly to see if, swear to God, bro. So, boom. I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And The Matrix, it's one of my favorite movies. He was like, yeah, right? I was lying, I was cap, like, yo, man, you know what I'm saying? I like Boys in the Hood, you feel me, nigga, Menace to Society, you feel me, nigga, Juice, New Jersey Drive, nigga, The Matrix, and yeah, you know what I'm saying, nigga, Spider-Man, right? He was like, you watch The Matrix? It's like, yeah. It's like, yo, bro, like, no, do you watch it, watch it. And then before you know it, bro, we only did one song. We were supposed to do like 20 of them motherfuckers, finish up a whole tape. But we only did one song. We was talking forever, bro. Swear to God, we went all down the rabbit hole, Neo, all type of government, conspiracies up there, and we was vibing on God. I said, Hobson's one of us. Swear, like that's like we had that look like he can see. That's how we was looking at each other like, oh shit, we get it. Now that's how we met, bro. It was crazy. Like 5 to 6 hour conversation about like the fucking world, the universe, the species, fucking who created ants, all type of shit. And like I said, it's dope. It's dope when you can have those type of conversations because we as black men, we've been trapped in this weird like super strong killer gangster mentality that we feel like it's corny to talk about stuff like that. Even though we know a lot of stuff, we feel like it's corny to talk about stuff like that. And with it being corny to talk about stuff like that, sometimes we it's very rarely that we meet people that know certain things. So when you finally meet somebody that knows that know a little bit, it's refreshing to be able to let your cloak off. It's like, all right, I ain't gotta be this fucking uptight nigga. I don't like looking at nothing, nigga. It's okay. Okay, I can let my guard down. So hey, bro, nigga turned into Bradley in the heartbeat. No, black man is dummy intelligent. Not just black man though. People in general. People just intelligent. So it feel good, right? It feel good to finally like meet somebody that kind of see the world the way you see the world. That shit feels good. Like not calling it a best friend, but it's like yo, like I got a friend, and it's not often that you call people friends, right? Like we got homies, we got like brothers, we got the bros, we got the brodies. You feel me? But like a friend, like a friend. It's weird. It's not often that you call somebody a friend. So it's like when you find somebody that could see the world, the way you see the world, especially as men, like men. It's very rarely that men have a connection like that. And I don't know gay shit, but like a legit, like some niggas have it. Like this is my buddy. We go out to party, we drink, we fucking go on boats together. That's a friendship, right? You got a connection with him from that aspect. But I'm saying a friendship amongst men where you could build. That's amazing, bro. And that's not hard. I mean, that's hard to find. It's hard to find. It's hard to find friendships with other men that you can build mentally. It's hard. It's so fucked up that even sound gay. Excuse my language to all the gay people. I don't want to offend anybody, but ballers like, man, I'ma pull up, man. Y'all niggas just better upload my shit. But no, right? Like even right now, if I say, man, I had a soul connection with this dude, that sound gay. So you be like, nigga, I don't want no soul connection with no nigga. If you be like, yo, I met this dude, man, we was vibing out, like that sound gay. It's like we been like it's like a booby trap in there that don't allow you to fully express yourself about like meeting another male figure that can see the world the way you see the world. It's weird. Like the setup. Even like my heart right now, I feel gay as fuck. Saying this, excuse my language. Listen, gay community. I am not being offended. I just feel gay. Saying that another guy understands me. He understands me. I think that's when it gets serious when you start talking with a high pitched voice. We vibed and we talked for hours, and he understands me, and you don't know. You don't know our life. You don't know what me and him go through. No, that's when it get kind of spooky. But no, right? Like, so I'm gonna tell you though. I'm gonna tell you. Look, the best part about it though is how you carry yourself. So if you carry yourself, look, if you carry yourself with the uptight mentality, if you carry yourself with a super uptight mentality and the mentality of I'm not smart, then you gonna meet I'm not smart people, or you gonna meet aggressive people, or you gonna meet dangerous people. If you carry yourself with that mentality, that's the type of people you gonna meet. If you start to like open yourself up and be more fluent and more open about what you see and what you believe in and what you like to talk about and what you like to speak about, then those type of people will come to you, which is why most of y'all are here now, right? I had this mentality that I have today. I had it for years. I just never presented it. So the type of people that I attract was the type of people that I didn't really want around. But when I started to use what I see in my mind, when I start to project that, then the universe can only boomerang those who project what I'm projecting. So in all actuality, like it's just the setup, the entire setup of it's like fishing, right? If you put a specific lure on the pole, you're gonna catch the fish that like that lure. If you put a big old chunk of meat on the pole, you're gonna catch a fucking shark. If you put worms, you might catch a bass or whatever. You put XYZ, the marshmallows or something. You might catch a poach. I don't know, but it's the bait that you put on your fishing pole to determine like what type of fish you're gonna catch. ECT, and I had to learn that. I had to learn that coming up, right? I had to learn that, okay, this is what I want to project. This is how I'm going to project, and these are the people that's going to come around. And now, you know, and I take this like I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. Be flat out honest with you. When I be doing like competitions, via it be Daylyt Freestyle Friday, Daylyt Quarantine, Daylyt Freestyle Competition, Daylyt Spit Your Best Verse Competition, Daylyt. I've done these things hundreds of times. Daylyt XYZ competition. When I do these competitions, and all of these people sign up for these competitions, and when they finally present their material to me, that's how I be knowing what type of world that I created. Right? That's how I know what type of world that I created, because the mass it's gonna be some few randoms that be like, all right, whatever, but for the most part, people be in there, they be in their woke bag. Everybody, I like that. I like that. I like the fans that linger to me now. It's like, yo, okay, boo. This what they on. This what they on. Okay, cool. That's what they on. Okay, that's what they like. Like y'all, like a lot of y'all, although some of y'all may not be following y'all path right now, but y'all on the verge of following y'all path. Some of y'all, you know, are just now waking up. Some of y'all still looking for guidance. Some of y'all still looking for answers. Some of y'all already got the answers. Some of y'all got more answers than me. A few of y'all got more answers than me. I ain't the smartest nigga, but you know, we all create together, right? We all create. I may, I may, what's the word? I may spark an idea, right? Like, cause once again, all this energy is universal. I may spark an idea in your mind. You may create that idea and run with it. That idea may get put online somewhere, and then the algorithmic like promotional tool may push that shit to my YouTube, and then I might see it on the back end. Like, y'all gotta understand, this shit all working like this. Boom, 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 boom. Right? Inspired to inspire. I am inspired by inspiring to inspire so it can inspire me. So I completely appreciate y'all. Like, right? So it used to be maximum trolls and all type of random trolls and shit in my comments. Those trolls are leaving slowly. I watch the comments heavy, and I'm watching heavy. And what I'm seeing is there's a shift happening in the people that are following me. The negative people are disappearing. The people who don't give a fuck about what I'm talking about, they're leaving. And it's literally boiling down to the crevice of the people that want to better themselves. In other words, right? Um, in the aspect, I want to throw a little promotional tool in there. I want to say Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers in the world. But for the most part, I want to say Happy Mother's Day to the godmother of all, and that is Mother Nature. I don't see anyone saying Happy Mother's Day to Mother Nature. And I don't see no Christians saying Happy Mother's Day to Mary. And I don't see no motherfucking Indians saying, or motherfucking them niggas saying Happy Mother's Day to a Krishna, and none of them. So happy Mother's Day to the real motherfuckers. Happy Mother's Day to Mother Nature, and Happy Mother's Day to Mary, even though if you religious or not. Happy Mother's Day to Mary, Happy Mother's Day to Krishna, Happy Mother's Day to Isis, Happy Mother's Day to Queen Khalifa, Happy Mother's Day to all these megalithic ass women that shifted the whole globe. Happy Mother's Day to Queen Elizabeth, even though you a reptile, but hey, you still a mother. Shit. Shit, you didn't father plenty snakes in the world, but hey, it is what it is. I mean, you didn't bird plenty more lizards. But on the flip side, man, you know, going back to that, um, aspect of life of just understanding, man. I appreciate y'all. I fuck with y'all, man. I fuck with everybody in there. Um, Hold on, where the homie at? Cause I wanted to bring the homie up real quick. Man, where you go? Where the homie go? Damn, I don't see him. He just left. Fuck. Um, Another thing that I want to put in the world too. Um, this just to the feminist side of my following. One thing I learned about the feminine side of this earth is also there is a lot of women that are extremely smart, extremely smart, extremely smart, and uh, something that bothers me too, and it bothers me from the male aspect, the male and the film aspect. It bothers me that a lot of people cover up their smartness. The films also cover up their smartness, and I would love to see more people from the film side putting their brain first publicly, right? I know what you're saying. Like, yo, what do you mean put my brain first? So I'm gonna tell ladies this: we are in the air, and I'm speaking from men. Ladies, listen to me. I'm speaking from men. Men are turned off in this era. We are starting to feel like sex is being pushed up on us. I'm telling you this. We get on IG, just ass everywhere, titties everywhere. Twitter allow porn now. Twitter, you could just scroll down Twitter, see somebody getting hit. Like it's everywhere. Fake booties everywhere. Every girl look exactly the same from what the algorithmic aspect is pushing. It's almost becoming gross. So what is gonna be deemed sexy is changing. What's sexy now is when I see a motherfucker with clothes on. Like yesterday, I seen the girl in a snuggie. She had a whole snuggie on. Her whole body was covered from top to bottom. I was like, damn, she bad. Oh, look at the little cotton part right there on the ankle. The cotton part. Oh. Look at you, your snuggie, girl. You bad in a motherfucker. Oh, God. Look, I'm telling you. Hey, niggas starting to want to see some clothes. Niggas want to see some clothes on that thing now. I swear to God. I'm telling you, shit is changing. Sexy ain't gonna be sexy no more because it's overloaded. We want to see some clothes. So no, but what I'm saying is use your mind, right? Ladies, listen to me. Use your mind. Use your mind. Boom. So take a fire ass picture of you reading a book. I ain't never seen that. Take a fire picture of you reading a book. Like, like you see the workout pictures and shit. But like, yo, take a fire ass picture of you reading a book. Like on some like chill vibe shit. Like you at you on the couch or something with a book in your hand. Fire ass picture reading a book. No, you don't got to look at the camera and do the. No, don't do that. That's played out. Cause you know that's y'all go-to thing. No, that's played out, man. Move your hand. Get your little hand out of there. Stop trying to do this all the time. Get your little hand out of there. No, just go sit on the couch, take a picture with a book. Just a regular picture. But the book gotta be fire though. Like the book gotta be some fire shit like the Kabbalah. No, if I'm scrolling down Instagram and I see a girl on the couch reading a book, and the book like some wild ass shit like the 50th laws of geometria, Argatha special. Wait, what? My nigga, I'm clicking on the page. Hey, I'm gonna slide right in your DM. What's good, woke baby? What you on? I'm gonna slide right in your DMs. What's good, baby? What type of shit you on? Nigga trying to pull up and read something one time. What's the deal, baby? On my mama. Take a picture up with a fire book. Like it gotta be some deep shit on God. Nigga gonna slide. I'm telling y'all, look. I'm telling you, look. Hey, I'm telling you, ladies, look. Just look. Make that a trend. Make that a trend. I'm telling you, ladies. You are, look. You gonna attract a different type of nigga. I'm telling you. Everything ain't gotta be the pretty pics. It ain't gotta be the makeup pics. Everything ain't. It ain't gotta be all. It ain't gotta be that. It's niggas out here looking for other shit. It's niggas out here looking for the mind. Cause I'm gonna tell you, when woke niggas get to a specific age, none of that shit even. I don't. We don't care about none of that. I'm telling you, ladies, listen. You attract the dumb niggas and all the fuck niggas, all the sheep niggas when you fucking giving those type of lures to the world. You get to a specific age, I'm telling you, niggas is looking for the brain because niggas is like, yo, I want somebody I can fucking grow with. Like I want somebody that's there. Like I don't care about the ignorant. Like I remember, look, I'm gonna tell a real story. I ain't even gonna cap, right? I ain't look. I'm gonna tell you real story. I ain't even gonna cap it. Real story. So right before I met, my son's mother, I was talking to this one chick, and I was so woke that like just talking to her hurt it. It like irritated me. I was so beyond the matrix that just talking to her just was used to irritate me. Like, she used to come home and just da 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 da. I bought some groceries. I used to be like, this bitch a robot. Like you ever meet like just a dingbat? That's the word, like right? Like a dingbat. You remember that word? Like she a fucking doofus. Like I used to feel like that. That's how I felt. I'm keeping it all the way. It's be like, yo, man, like do you like you ever see a fish, right? No, look. You ever see a fish and you be like, yo, like fish just like they don't have like yeah they got a consciousness but they don't have the thing to like they just swim back and forth like that's how I felt. I was like, yo man, like she just she wake up, she go to church, she go to work, she leave work, she come home, she eat dinner, she go to sleep, she wake up, hi honey, I'm getting ready for work. I'll see you later. Mwah. Bye, honey. I used to be like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. No, it's just, the program, right? Like it's autopilot. That's the word for it. Autopilot, bro. Bro, she used to cringe my heart, bro. I'm like, yo, man. So I remember one time I tried to have the bot, dead ass NPC, bro. So one time I had a conversation with her. I was like, hey, man, we was laying in the bed, right? I just finished getting some head. I ain't gonna lie, right? Gloop, 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 gloop. She came up, you feel me? She's laying on my shoulder. You know, every time you get head, you don't never want to kiss, but you just be like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it anyway, because, nasty hoe. But anywho, hey, ladies, man, we never be wanting to kiss after that, but we do it because we love y'all. You feel me? We don't be wanting to. I'm just keeping it all the way real. So boom, right? Gloop, gloop, gloop. So she came up, laid on my chest. She was looking at me all in my eyes. I just turned my head this way. I'm like, yeah, man, the earth. And she was like, why you never look at me? I was like, fuck. All right. What's up, baby? You feel me? Right? So look, I'm talking to her, right? You feel me? We smooching, a little smooch. No, I love you, baby. They always trying to do it after you just got some head. Like, bitch, I'm washed. It's over. She's still trying to kiss, talk about trying to rub and all. Like, I'm washed. It's over. The night is over for that. We about to talk. Oh God, it's over. We about to talk. It's over. We still smooching and things. All right, boom. So I go, hey man, like, do you ever think about like traveling the world and just like studying like the pyramids and all that stuff? And you know what her exact words was? Why would I do that? That stuff's evil. I said, but she did that and like kind of tucked her head and act like she was going to sleep. Why would I do that? That stuff's evil. I love you. I was just looking at her like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. I gotta get the fuck out of here. I gotta get the fuck out of here now. This can't be life. This ain't it. This ain't it for me. I'm not settling with this. Let me hit one more time before I go outside. Yeah, turn around. But no, right? Now that's the thing. Like, sometimes it's hard. It's hard. It's hard. And even with women too. Sometimes women may be physically or emotionally there and be with a nigga who just not there. It happens vice versa. Like, it happens vice versa. I just think sometimes women settle, but it happens vice versa. It happens vice versa. And the crazy part about it is, when you come to an age of awakening, and especially when you're in a relationship and you come to an age of awakening, it's one of the most hardest decisions that anyone must face, because it's like, how do you leave? But you can't leave because you emotionally tied in and you're emotionally bonded. But and then if you leave, you technically wrong. If you cheat, you're wrong. So I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Most woke niggas. All right, no. Let me change that. If you a woke nigga and you in a relationship without a woke bitch, or without a woke woman, or without a girl, or woke bitch, woke hoe, woke slut, whatever you want to call. You know what? I'm gonna say what the fuck I want, because I ain't about to be no mystical saint to where Y'all try to crucify me if I ever say anything wrong. Fuck that. You in a relationship with a sleep bitch. It is what it is. Yeah, bitch, shake that monk. I'm say what the fuck I want to say. I ain't about to be biting my tongue for you motherfuckers and y'all fucking movements that y'all got. Ban the B word movement. Feminist activists. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Alright. So if you in a relationship with a sleep motherfucker, right? You gonna cheat. The only problem is you gonna cheat in a way to where she ain't gonna understand. So she gonna ask you a question. Why you talk to this person so much? Well, we're just talking. But why do you talk to that person so much? What do y'all have going? Talking. That's literally it. So why was you at her house at 3 a.m. in the morning? What were you guys talking about? We were literally talking. Some niggas really just want conversation. Especially woke niggas. Conversation hit harder than sex sometimes. Keeping it all the way being. Conversation hit. When you meet somebody that you could go down the rabbit hole with, that hit. It hit hard. Very, very hard. It's damn near like you get the orgasm in your mind. Like, yo, this bitch woke. Gloop, gloop. I'm telling you. This is amazing. Conversation hit. It hit hard. It hit real hard. Gloop, gloop. No, the Astro talking hit different. Gloop, gloop. Gloop, gloop come after the conversation. Gloop, gloop. But no, right? Like, so those conversations hit different, man. Like, conversations just, like, sometimes it ain't always about that. Like, sometimes it could be a long conversation, or it could be a dope conversation about, like at the astral plane, or like, just like calculus or chemistry, or mixing chemicals and all type of stuff like that. Sometimes that shit is amazing, bro. So what I'm saying is this, right? Like, you know, sometimes it's just dope to go in those rabbit holes with other people, and sometimes your partner may not be the one that you could go into that space with. And I think like it's a fucked up scenario because you don't really know what to do, right? A lot of people are in relationships with people that they can't mentally vibrate with. They can physically vibrate with. They look good. It looks good. The sex might be amazing, everything. But a lot of people are in real live relationships that they don't dare they don't have no mental connection like that at all. A lot of people. A lot of people. And sometimes when you get to a level of understanding, all right, I'm gonna give you another story. So this was 3 relationships ago. 3. So it's one, the one I just told you about, then the one before that. So there's 3 relationships ago. What's good, champ? So 3 relationships ago, I remember I was sitting in the car and I was telling this one girl about the devil. I was talking about the devil, I was talking about the Bible, I was talking about all type of stuff. It was like, yo, Lucifer, the light bearer. The idea was the devil wasn't added into the Bible until XYZ. And also like pyramids are not evil and triangles are not evil, and the sacred geometry, then the star inside the circle is not evil, and 666 is not evil because it means carbon is a melanin code, and you feel me. And I was just telling her all this stuff. I was going deep. I thought I was just deep. I was going deep down the rabbit hole. And this is when I was, look, it's a time when we all become stupid woke niggas. And what I mean by a stupid woke nigga is a nigga, when you're a stupid woke nigga, you a nigga that literally tries to tell everybody what you think is happening. Right? That's a stupid woke nigga. Right? When you're trying to tell everybody, like, when you try to tell everybody, hey, this is what it is, hey, this is what it, that's when you become a stupid, that's when you stupid woke, because you like, you breaking shit. So I was trying to tell her everything. I was just trying to tell her everything. I was just firing, bro. Fire. Star Wars lightsaber, firing all the information on. Before you know it, I probably was talking for about 30 minutes. And the systematic design was created by the Illuminati, and the reptilians came, and then I was just firing, bro. Firing all the information I had, bro. If I'm not mistaken, I seen smoke come from her ears. Like I maybe it might have been, you know, because we was in the car. It may have been cold and the breath or something. But I literally seen smoke somewhere in the car. Like it was coming from some. Her shit was frying. Her shit was malfunctioning. Right? Legitimately malfunctioning. Right? Right? On God, I overloaded her brain with every conspiracy I ever had. And this still hurt me to this day. So boom, Pete. So after that day, she always looked at me weird. Like the very next day, I called her. She was kind of like quiet. And then the following day, she was like, she's going to church. Then the week after that, I guess like she had got a prayer. She must have prayed for me. Probably told her pastor that her boyfriend is crazy, and you know, and I'm devil worshiper, all type of shit, wild shit. So boom, right? So I guess like her mom, her pastor, all the motherfuckers pretty much like told her that she should stop talking to me because I wasn't the right fit for her, and she needed a Christian man that believes in the Bible and goes to church and has a regular job and whatever. So we end up stop talking. We stopped talking because of that. But what happened was I may have implanted so many conspiracies in her head that literally 15 years later she's literally on Skid Row. Like just I told y'all about this. Every blue moon, I go give her water, or I go give her food, or if I could find her out there, like I'll buy her a blanket or something. Every blue moon. But like I gave her too much information that she malfunctioned in the system. At that moment is when I realized like information ain't for everybody. No, this is 20 years later. No, not 20. It's 15 years. It's 17 years later. She gone. Like her brain gone. It's gone. Like she don't even remember me. She just know that I'm a guy that come help whenever I see her, but she don't remember me from back in the day. She gone. Gone. Full gone. So it's fucked up because, you know, sometimes like trying to kick knowledge ain't safe for everybody. If people program one way, if people brains are programmed one way, sometimes it's best to leave that. Like you can never force. It's like putting a V8 twin turbo supercharger on a stock engine. I mean, like it's like putting a supercharger twin turbo with nitrous and all that on a stock engine, and with no like tranny upgrades and that, like you gonna blow the whole shit. And that's what happens when you try to kick knowledge to people who ain't ready for it. People could overload. People could scramble. People minds could just malfunction, At that moment, that's when I realized, like, you got to let people grow into what they believe. You can't force it. You can only seed the ideas. You can plant seeds. Like, if I was who I am now, you got to think this was 15 years ago, almost 17 years ago. So if I am who I am now, I would have did it different. I wouldn't have just kicked the knowledge, because, like I said, when you first start learning this shit, you want to be an aggressive kicker. It's like, no, you need to learn this. No, you need to learn. No, 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 no. That's wrong. No, look, the food in the kitchen, that shit is fake. Look at the juice. It says 100% fruit juice. But if you look on the back, it says contained no fruit juice. Like, if you just look, like, all this shit is fake. Like, yo, that's what happens when you first start waking up. You just want to, you excited about it. Yo, fuck, yo, the earth, like, right? But, like, who I am now, yeah, no, she was most definitely a sister. Without a doubt, she was a sister, right? Um, but who I am now, I understand how to go about things completely different. I would have just seeded it. I would have seeded it. Like, I would have been like, I would have just left books on the table, like 48 Laws of Power, just left that on the table. Blink by Malcolm Gladwell, left that on the table. Art of Seduction. I'd have just been like, I'd just been reading books or just leaving books on the table, or I'd have just left certain documentaries on the TV when I left. You know what I mean? Or I just would have just planted little Easter eggs around the house. I'd have did it completely different. I would have went into like meditational aspect. Hey, babe, we should start meditating. Hey, babe, we should get into sensory deprivation. Hey, babe, I'd have did shit completely different. I'd have did shit completely different, right? And but things happen for a reason. I don't know the reason for that. I don't know the reason for the way the shit happened or the way to end it. I don't know what God has planned for her. I don't know. I don't know if she's ever going to come back to normal thinking, or not even normal thinking. I don't know if she's ever going to leave Skid Row. I can't even fathom what goes on through her mind. She just sits there and talks to herself, all type. She's gone. She's gone in the aspect. But in all actuality, she may be found. She just may be gone to this society, right? Because everybody who appear crazy, not always crazy. So maybe she's so woke, maybe she should see, maybe she could see other dimensions and all types. She sit there and talk to herself. So maybe she could see other dimensions. Maybe, who knows? There's a level of woke that you can get to that you will be deemed crazy in this society. So she might be just woke, 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 got all the woke. Like, you know what? I'm unplugging from this whole system. That's possible, right? That's highly possible. She may just be completely unplugged from the system. Like, yo, I'm out. So maybe I woke her all the way up to where she can't divvy back and forth. She can't, she, like, for example, some of us, we could be like, all right, I get it, but nigga, I'm still gonna live in this matrix a little bit. Like me and like you and like all y'all motherfuckers on here, right? Yeah, we get it, but I'm still gonna go eat me a McDonald's cheeseburger every blue moon. Yeah, I know the juice ain't real, but I'm still gonna drink a Capri Sun. Yeah, I know. I get it, right? Yeah, I know the vegetables and all that shit fake. They all GMOs, everything in the store fake. But I'm still gonna make a salad. I get it, right? It's some of us that can divvy back and forth and understand. Yes, this is a matrix that we live in. Yes, but I'm gonna just fucking play the game until it's time to be called. Some people get it. Some people can't do that. Some people stuck on either side. Either they gonna go all the way or they gonna stay over here. It's either or. You gotta choose your poison. But for the most part, going back into your lure, you are what you attract, and you are who you're gonna attract, and the energy that you put out is who you gonna bring in. So to my film, and I don't like that word because I think that word is a little weird. To the queens, to my sisters, black, white, Mexican, whatever you are, to my sisters in the world, your lure is important. It is very important. What you put out there will determine what you attract. And you know this. You know certain jeans attract certain niggas. You know certain looks attract certain niggas. You know certain pictures attract certain niggas. I'm telling you, start taking some pictures of you reading books. Even if you could cap, you could be capping all you want. You could cap. Everybody capping, but be a catfish in a different way. Be a woke catfish. Take some pictures of you, but the pictures could still be sexy. Hear me out. I ain't telling you not to not be sexy. Just take a picture. Reading a book. You know what I mean, with a little book. Like I like to read. Anybody like to read? Watch what type of niggas you gonna start meeting. Promise you, shit gonna change. Telling you, shit gonna change. I noticed a slight difference. I just did an algorithmic test. I noticed a slight difference in life, right? So you remember, I bought the little chains. I put the chains on. They were faked in the motherfucker, right? But when I put those little chains on, my DMs went up. Just having the chains on. When I put the little fake chains on, my DMs started getting crazy. I'm like, yo, where are all these girls coming from? It's crazy, bro. Look, your lure is important. I did it as a blatant algorithmic test. Blatant. Yo, hi Daylyt. I'm like, damn. All the nigga had to do was wear a chain. If you notice, Pete, if you notice, I don't never show y'all the other cars. I don't even drive my 350 twin turbo no more. I don't drive the Intercept. I don't drive now. I like driving the Bucket. I like it. I like all this shit because, once again, it don't attract that type of world. I get it. Nigga said, hey, big head. Oh, God, you know what that means. Hey, big head. No, like, I'm telling you, I don't, because it attract a certain type of people. It attract a certain type of people. And, and once again, I understand the lure is important, right? So, you know, with that being said, just, make sure you put your lure out, right? Make sure you put the right lure out, bro. I mean, I ain't drive my 350Z all COVID. My shit been sitting in the parking lot for literally like 2 years, just sitting there. Well, it's 2021. My tag say 2019. I ain't drove my shit since 2019. Just been sitting there. I finally told the homie come pick it up, man, and do a tune up on it or some shit. I don't know, maybe I don't drive it. I just don't care. Oh, flip side. Your lure is important. Your lure is important, man. I'm about to get out of here. I love y'all niggas. Stay up. Peace and blessings to all. Peace and blessings to everybody that fuck with everything we doing. If y'all can, make sure y'all go follow A Room Full of Mirrors. A Room Full of Mirrors. We got a lot of stuff coming up. Make sure y'all go follow everything I'm doing. If you are one of the people that was looking for Heroes or Let There Be Light or any of those projects, they are now removed from all streaming services. Why are they removed? I cannot tell you right now, but just know that something extremely big is happening. So if you are one of the people that had Let There Be Light or Heroes in rotation, just wait your turn. It will be back up soon, but it'll be up under something else. Like something up there, like bigger people and things. So, yeah, keep y'all mind in the right path. Keep y'all hearts in the right path. Keep y'all soul in the right path. There's a lot of things working. I know y'all see, but it ain't been really announced yet. But I know y'all see what's happening. So, I love y'all. Y'all stay up. Boom. Daylyt, I'm out.